You're about to look at the interview of the General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation that consists of two parts. The first part was done after the farewell game at the National Stadium in Jamaica, after the Reggae Girlz defeated Panama before heading to France. And the second part is what we're going to do coming up here. I'm going to be calling him to get his thoughts on the experience he had in France watching the Reggae Girlz and the status of the football in Jamaica presently. Okay, there will be some background noise in the first interview or the video of the first part of the video, and we want to apologize for that. It was due to circumstances we had no control. It happened after we started the interview. Again, it was after a game where the atmosphere was electric and we couldn't contain people and everybody had to do what they had to do. So again, we apologize and we hope you enjoy the video. Okay, we're with a gentleman here. Right.
My name is Dalton Wint.
Okay, and Dalton, what's your function with the J.F.F?
I'm the General Secretary.
And how long you been with the J.F.F?
I started with this present administration a little over a year now.
Okay, how is it going so far?
It is challenging, it is something that is exciting, it's evolving, and I'm growing into it.
But you seem to come around at the right time. You have the Reggae Girlz making getting worldwide attention. How you feel about that? And
it is an absolute joy to see what is happening with the sport of football. The seed has been planted and now we're reaping some of the success that the football deserves.
Well, in talking to the coaches, apparently it was a 4-year program. So when you got involved, how did you fit in? Did they assist? Because I know the Gen Sec, knowing Horace Reid before you, I know this is a tedious job. It's a lot of work. So how you rising to the occasion and incorporating the Reggae Girlz as part of your mandate?
Every journey begins with one small step, and we have taken that step. And so we are on the road and traveling up this road. It will have its challenges, it have difficulties, its obstacles, but we want to ensure that we are preparing ourselves to be able to do the job.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to go to France? Are you going to France?
Absolutely. We'll be heading to France on the 30th, just to ensure that everything is the camp itself, and then the big thing, the big dance, will start, soon.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a football background?
Well, I played the sport in high school. I played the sport at university. What I do, I think I have done a fairly good job in administrating the sport. I have fitted in the General Secretary position at the South Central, which is the next step to the national program. I was the General Secretary there with Michael Ricketts for over 10 years. And so we have that synergy. We have been working together for, as I said, as long as over 10 years together.
Yeah, but you came in at a really busy time too, because you're enjoying the Reggae Boys. I guess you're going to have to step up your organization in terms of the Reggae Boys making 2 finals in the Gold Cup. And then now you have at the lower level, the Pro League team, Portmore, winning the CONCACAF Club Franchise Championship. So it's endless work for you at this point.
Most definitely. And it's always said, if you can't swim, you will end up drowning. So I end up in the big pool, in the middle of the pool. As a matter of fact, I was thrown in. And so I had to swim or sink. I absolutely doesn't want to sink.
Well,
I'm trying to swim.
This one more sound like the heat in the kitchen,
Yes.
This one? Yeah. So, I mean, it's good that you can smile and stuff. I guess after the Reggae Girlz win the game tonight, I guess, how's the feeling? How you feel now?
did you had anticipation to this game, or I mean, I know the victory is not a big thing, but it's important.
It is very important that you send the girls off on a very good note. These girls, they're all the accolades they're getting, all the plaudits and all the fanfare, everything that we can throw at these girls. They deserve this and more. And so when we decided that we look at an opponent, we thought it would be very fitting for us to say thank you to the team Panama for allowing us to defeat them. Yes, to be at the World Cup. It was Panama or Jamaica.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I think we deserve to be there in France.
Yeah, but I think history, even sport, Jamaica, it's ideally, it's only right. It's only right that Jamaica represent the Caribbean. I mean, you realize it's the whole of the Caribbean the Reggae Girlz would be represented.
You see, Panama or something. We were the ones that went there to build that canal, and we left something there. And so it was fitting for them to be a part of our history, for us to be able to climb on their shoulder to qualify for the World Cup.
All right, so it was nice meeting you. I know this take a little while, but I want to wish you all the best. I wish the team all the best in France. I'll be there, but I want to wish you all the best. And
but I'll be there in France with these girls, celebrating and enjoying the victory against their opponents.
I want to thank you for the time, and again, I wish you all the best, and the Reggae Girlz all the best. I'll see you there.
No problem. It's an absolute pleasure.
Okay.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Wint.
Yes, sir.
Aldwyn McGill here, following up on your original interview that we did at the National Stadium for the farewell game.
Yes.
First, let me ask you, how are you doing today? And how is the coronavirus situation in Jamaica?
Well, personally, I'm doing well, but the country is not doing as well because we have over 150 confirmed cases. We have lost 7 persons, and so it's not a good thing.
Okay, and how you going around it or isolating? You okay?
Well, we have, for the most part, we work from home and we do a meeting soon. And, so far things have been together and, it's okay.
As you know, I sent you one of the cover that I'll be doing, Star Soccer Review will be doing Reggae Girlz Experience in France magazine. And I just thought it, seeing that I interviewed the management previously to go into France, I should follow up and get your thoughts on that experience. I saw you at the stadium in Reims, and that was for the Italy game. And I just wanted to find out first to begin your thoughts on the experience. I guess you said you wasn't going to go to Scotland. So you were going directly to France. How many games did you see in France?
Well, I saw 3 games in France, and it was a great experience. It was exciting to watch our girls play, and for the very first time in the history of the country, we were at the World Cup. It's great expectation from the Jamaican public. It was exciting. It was something that you felt simple. And you had to think yourself to say, hey, really, Jamaica is at the World Cup playing football.
Where were you in terms of the 1998? Were you part of football in 1998 when the Reggae Boys also went to France?
I was not really, because I started managing a team in 1998. And that was because of what happened with the bug beat me, and because of us qualifying for the World Cup. But I attended majority of the games and supported the team, but I wasn't in any administrative part of the football at that time.
You attended the game in 1998?
Not to the World Cup, but I attended the qualifiers in Jamaica.
How was that? How was that? Did you, in comparison with the Reggae Girlz, seeing that you saw the campaign, so you saw the qualifying campaign, was there any similarities or I understand, I knew the Gill went through Panama with the penalty kicks. How would you compare it with the Reggae Boys? I can't even remember, seeing that you've been there live and direct now. Maybe you remember what was the moment? Were you there the moment they qualified? The Reggae Boys?
Well, I was, yes, I was in the stadium the day when they qualified against Mexico, and they needed a draw, and they completed that game with a draw, and it was pandemonium in the stadium. It was exciting. People stayed hours. I live about an hour and a half from Kingston, and we spent about 5 hours after the game reminiscing, talking about exciting, hugging, talking, crying, all sorts of things happening after the game. And immediately after, the Prime Minister announced the holiday.
Who was the Prime Minister at the time?
PJ Patterson.
Alright.
Honorable PJ Patterson, Prime Minister. So we got a public holiday.
Okay, so the Reggae Girlz did not get a public holiday.
No, they didn't. And actually, when the Reggae Girlz qualified, I was in Switzerland, Zurich.
Yeah.
And so I watched the game and my phone, unfolding the penalty kicks, the excitement. I could not sleep. As a matter of fact, I didn't sleep throughout that night. I went to the seminar and I fell asleep in the seminar the day after because, the whole night I was up. I was so excited, hyped up. So even after the game, I was the adrenaline was flowing the same way. I couldn't even sleep.
So you have two good set of memories in the football. So you're a football person, as we call people. Are you a football person or you're an administrative person?
I'm an administrative person. I played the game. I played, at under 16 from a school, but I didn't get them further when I went to university. I played, inter school, and I played business also after. But in terms of playing professionally in Jamaica, no, I didn't achieve that.
So okay.
But administratively, I've been involved for quite a number of years now.
The football now on both sides. I understand you Tapper Theodore Whitmore is still the coach of the Reggae Boys, right?
Yes, he is.
I understand you had some changes on the Reggae Girlz side.
On the women's side?
Yes.
Yes, because the coach that led us to the World Cup is no longer part of the program for the time being. And we have some other persons. The thing in Jamaica, we employ our coaches as per season. It's the best they perform, and then they are retained. And if we can meet their expectations, then we retain them going into another tournament. But it's tournament by tournament that we engage majority of our coaches.
Okay, and so what does the future hold for you? I remember when you came into that position as the new guy on the block, as we would say. Some people had mixed reviews on your tenure and stuff, and I don't get too carried away with the reports, but I like to hear what you think is your strong point and in terms of administrative, and if you're aware of what the perception is. And as I said to you, it doesn't really matter, but sometimes when you're away, you're ahead of the game. So as an administrative person, are you aware sometimes what about you people might not understand? Forget the likeness.
Well, this is a part of life. You know. If you have 100% of people liking you, then something possibly wrong. Jesus Christ came to and gave his life for humanity, and they crucified him. So who am I? I am here to serve the public, to serve football. I am trained in critical thinking, and so I don't act just for today. I think down the road. Whatever I do, I analyze it and ensure that I work to the end result, and then work back from the end result to the present, and ensure that I put things in place to achieve the desired result. It might not be the way that people want it to go. People might see it as something that they want to oppose, but in the end, they do understand for the most part and sharing the positive part of things.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. Once you have the position, it's your responsibility, and you do it to the best of you could do it, and so I agree with you because I'm familiar with administrative, and you don't get the 100%, and you shouldn't worry about the 100%, because I know through Horace Reid that the job you're doing, as I said in the first interview, is a tough job. And what you gonna be? What's your objective in moving forward into through the coronavirus, whenever that is at the end of that? What's it?
Well, the objective is to get down, bottle down, and embark on our qualification for Qatar 22. That is our main focus at this time, because we do want to qualify the senior men for the next World Cup, and we have a grand opportunity to do so. It's for us to put things in place and to ensure that we do achieve that target. It is tough financially. It is huge burden the country is going through, and will go through a recession. And so financially we will struggle, but we do have the commitment of the technical staff and the players and the administrative to ensure that we do our best to qualify.
So, and just in closing now, on the Reggae side, on the women's part of the football, I know funding was a problem previous to you guys coming in, and it seemed like you guys have is it fair to say you guys have a handle on that now? Because you went into a tournament, I guess was the qualifying tournament, and I guess you lost in the game against Dominican Republic. But you guys have a handle now that program would continue?
Yes, we are committed to the development of the women's game, and so it's no let up. We do have a huge support from our ambassador, Sidala, and the Batman Foundation. That gives us a lot of support. We still require a lot more, and we want to use every opportunity that we get to ask people to come on board and support our young ladies. They need the support needed, and it can change a lot of lives participating in sport. And so anything that anyone can do to change the life of our young ladies or our young men, they should try and do so.
And you mentioned the Mali Foundation, and speaking to the president yesterday, he mentioned it in going in reformatting the women's football in Jamaica. Is there a standard sort of agreement with the J.F.F and the Mali Foundation, or is this just something mutual that's amicable to both sides?
Under the previous administration, we have a document that we had signed, but it is something that we both want, and so it's not difficult for us to continue to have. The support from them, as I said, is outstanding. It's tremendous. I don't think we'd have qualified without the support from the Mali Foundation, and so they are needed now more than ever for us to continue, because we want to qualify for the next World Cup for the ladies.
But in getting little clips of Sedala, it would be nice if from anybody, it would be nice to at least know that the J.F.F
which is the really responsible body for the women's football, showing some kind of support and appreciation for the women's in football and moving forward though.
Yes, we have always used the opportunity to express our appreciation and gratitude towards the support that we receive from Fidela and the Mali Foundation. And the government has given us some support too. And we are grateful. Corporate Jamaica came in and we had some support from that. It was not where we wanted to be, but as we say in Jamaica, it's a little make a mock up. And we are grateful and we hope to continue to develop our ladies and, to see the best results coming to us in the very future.
I want to thank you for giving me this second time around and hope you keep well, healthy in this COVID-19 time, and all the best to Jamaica football.
Thank you very much, and I want to wish for you and your family a safe journey through this pandemic. And I use the opportunity to say to our young ladies and our young men that support the Reggae boys that they should adhere to the strict guidelines as it relates to the social distancing, 6 feet apart, and stay isolated, stay hydrated, ensure that you practice good hygiene, and at the end of it, we'll be together. We'll continue the work that we have started, and we'll reach the success together.
All right. So thanks again.
You're welcome, sir.
All right.